You know, since the start, Christopher Bell hasn't really gone anywhere. He's still there while he's not been leading. You know, moments I've forgotten about him, and then I go look, and he's not far off. So I bet they're continuing to make that car better and better, and I wonder how. Whoa, just kidding.
Oh, he's gonna.
Oh.
You jinxed him.
Man, got loose on the bottom.
Everybody
chased
scatters.
it up.
Oh,
Harrison Burton spins, but no contact for either car is the big thing there.
Trusted it a little too much, I guess.
Any damage?
Danica,
Did not hit anything. We're rolling. Tires up.
this is the "you talked about him, you jinxed him" that has plagued Fox Sports ever since we started this.
Oh, that doesn't look like fun right there.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Can't lose a lap.
Wow. Can't lose a lap. Well, can you get this thing calmed down, sir? I'm bouncing off the ground. My teeth are coming out.
Yeah, that's not a hydraulic popper there.
Let me tell you something. I love what I'm seeing right here. Well, obviously not bouncing around, but this car's moving back. For the first 2 races of the year, we couldn't get a car back with a flat tire. And from my knowledge, you see why that thing's hopping. The right rear's coming apart. Much like we saw the 8 and some of these other cars. Got to be careful. You can't knock the... If that thing...
Right rear is coming apart.
That's
showing
right.
there.
Blow the inner, and here comes
Yep.
the inner fender and everything else. It'll give him more fits.
These tires are coming apart really easily.
But what I was getting at is we couldn't get a car, Danica, for the first 2 weekends off the racetrack. If they had a flat tire like Christopher Bell right here, it wouldn't move. For whatever reason, this weekend they're able to do that. I don't know if it's a different tire because of what we're seeing here. Something's different.
All right, Bell is going to make it to pit road on his own. Let's take a look here.
The bumps. Bottomed out in that tunnel. If that you have to be right down on that white line. If you miss it by 2 feet, for whatever reason, you can see he's just up just a little bit, and as soon as that thing got to bouncing, he was along for the ride.
Well, so now here's the battle. Do you lose laps getting pushed or lifted up and pulled to pit road, or do you do more damage trying to drive it in on the rim?
No. One way or another, in my opinion, and I'm speaking on behalf of myself here, these cars got to be able to drive back to pit road. They don't need to be jacked up and change tires, a tow truck to do it. Somehow, some way, they need to be able to drive back to pit road on their own power, and I think that's what we're seeing.
Now, the pits are not yet open, but Bell is in, and so is Eric Jones. Now you got to get that car off the ground and get the jack under it. Now, last pit stop, Eric Jones also had a long stop. But
Fire, boys.
Need a quick jack like in an Indy car. Just one push and it pops it up.
Need more guys. I need that big gas guy right there. Get him on that side.
there you go. Wow.
It looks like the inner fender's still intact and okay, so that's a good thing. But you can see how that thing just peeled the carcass plumb off the tire, and that's what was beating it and bouncing up and down.